along the west coast of Florida. We're looking at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the New York Jets and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And we're off from Tampa. Here's Thomas on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Green 19, you're up.
They start the drive with Hall. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Kind of more aggressive call on second.
Here's Hall once more. Gets up the edge to the 35. And he goes out of bounds after taking it up to the 40. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Play action now. It's Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Don't jump, ready? Green 19, just 10.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's the give to Irving. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
They're set up at the 35 now.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard
First down, and they go right back to it. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
40-yard line.
Irving here from the gun. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
And not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Baker now off the play fake. Throwing all the way to the will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. Mike Evans with the touchdown. And it's no good. He missed the extra points. Rain, slick conditions, maybe making their presence felt as they fail to add another point on. So after the missed extra point, he is still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. Xavier Gibson now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Jets take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this first and 10. He'll start this one out with Hall. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Here we go. 319, get that.
From the 34. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. For that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Complete out to the right. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. Our score, 6-0. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at a punt, though, facing 4th down. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. He's got this at the 27. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Baker out of the pistol. He puts some air under this one, deep right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Throwing again is Baker. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Mayfield now from the gun. Got a man. This is Evans. Keeps himself upright. And they're going to take this to the end zone. The Buccaneers go up by 12. Mike Evans with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Field throwing here. Diving right side, got it. He picks up 28 on the play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says two things in every production meeting. Number one, well, we got to stop the run. And number two, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
Throwing this back in the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Shotgun snap to Fields. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Fields on third. That's caught. It's Reynolds. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now and goal to go. Hall will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. The back grabs it. He has the New York touchdown. The Jets make it a one-score game in the first half. Breece Hall with the touchdown. And it's no good. He missed the extra points. Rain, slick conditions, maybe making their presence felt as they fail to add another point on. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Throwing the out route complete. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
There's no negatives ever on the grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Dump off caught by his back. And he works it forward to the 43-yard line. It was Andre Sisco who hauled him down there.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Third and short, Mayfield. Has him on a quick hitter. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. And it's the Buccaneers with a 4th and 2. That offense isn't budging. They're going for it. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Bucs getting set up to punt now on 4th down. On comes Riley Dixon. Before he can get anything on that return.
Jets take over first and 10 at their own
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 331.
Now Fields. Set up the screen here for Hall. And he'll get it up to the 27. It's a pickup of 11. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the offense. Their second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Second down.
Double up, right? 319,
Trying again, following the sack. Oh, Fields loses it. And the Buccaneers scoop it up. And they will take over with a 1st and goal after the fumble.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
There's just no question about it. He has the license to adapt a little bit, to diagnose plays because they trust his instincts. And there, well, it was all on display. Expert-level diagnosis going on to see a potential run and get in position to stop it behind the line.
From the gun, Mayfield. Cut near the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
2 yards standing between this unit and 6. Here's 3rd and goal. Irving. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. No gain on the run, and how about this? It brings up 4th and goal from the 1. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. It's a chip shot, this one straight ahead. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Davis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Showing a little burst so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number 1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the 2nd half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that 1st half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. Jukes out away. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Right back to Irving now. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
3rd down, here's Mayfield. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Here's Fields to throw. Inside, this is caught by Taylor. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go, son.
Coming right is Hall. Jukes the defender. And they make the stop, I'm going to say, at about the 37-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Going to the ground again on first. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Short pass brought in. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Third and one, Fields to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
They do snap it. Here's Fields. He connects downfield. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ball.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's second and goal. Fullback trying to power it across. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I've got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
So the offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on fourth and goal.
Here we go.
Fields out of the gun. And we're going to stay in a 2-score game, Brock. That's incomplete on fourth and goal as they turn it over on downs.
Well, 99% of what they did was excellent. Right play call, good route, great throw. Just needed to make that catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert every time.
Irving on the inside give. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Once again, Irving. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
They are now set for first and 10. again. This is Irving. Room to work at the 35. And he's finally stopped across midfield at the 47. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's Buccaneers football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on for one final quarter. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Carry here for Irving. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Again for the first time to Rashad White. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Running right, it's Irving. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They take the hand off. Now it's Mayfield. Flushed out of the pocket. Brought in close to the 8. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Now it's Irving. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. Baker now from the gun. And they will score. It's a Tampa touchdown.
All I ever wanted was a black Grand National. Being rational, give them what they asked for.